All right, welcome to the podcast. Give me a moment to get everything set up. Okay, welcome to the podcast. This is Keenan Dunham, and we're doing a podcast on Necrotopia RPG for the book that I wrote, Necrotopia Handbook to the Apocalypse, which is available on Amazon right now. Amazon.com, just search Necrotopia, and you'll get for $24 shipped to you a 32-page glossy color full RPG game manual, which will have everything you'll need to play the game and pre-made moves and enemies and so on and so forth and storyline to play the game. And you can also check out our website, necrotopiarpg.com, for more information on how to subscribe and our Patreon and everything. So once you're a subscriber, you can actually play the game online as well on astraltabletop.com, and you'll get an invite for being a patron on Patreon. So either go to Amazon to get the book, Necrotopia RPG, or go on necrotopiarpg.com, which has the Amazon link, and then you can subscribe and actually play online with us. So you can play this game in person with up to 6 people with pen and paper, or you can play online, and I'm demoing the character creation online right now with my friend Kitsune, who's made a character that is a tanuki, a Japanese raccoon dog. So let me just test one thing here. Oh, it says my stream is not working. Wait, oh, looks like it's come back. Come back, stream. Are we live? Can you hear me out there? I'm getting nothing going on here. It's not working. May have to do all that over again. I'm going to test one thing. Yep, that didn't work. Okay. Welcome to the podcast. Just give me a moment to get everything set up. Okay. Yes, it's working. Great. Okay. This is a podcast for Necrotopia RPG, okay, which is a. Welcome to the podcast. And I'm broadcasting. Okay, so this is an RPG a role playing game that I made, which is on Amazon. Give me 1 second. All right, let me start over. So as you can see, we've got a game started up here, and this is Necrotopia RPG. Uh, Necrotopia is a role-playing game that I wrote, and the full title of the book is Necrotopia Handbook to the Apocalypse, which is available on Amazon right now. So you can go to Amazon.com and search Necrotopia or Necrotopia RPG and find the book, which is $24, which includes a 32-page color glossy role-playing game book, which has everything you need to play the game on pen and paper. And you can also check out our website, necrotopiarpg.com, which has info on how to play it this way, which is online, and also how to become a patron on Patreon. So you can subscribe, and any subscriber starting at $1 can actually play the game online with us. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to go through character creation on astraltabletop.com. So you'll want to go on our website to find all the info of how to join us on here. And my friend on Facebook is creating this character with me, which is a tanuki, a Japanese raccoon dog. And I'm going to walk you through creating a character in Necrotopia. So first off, character creation is about 5 minutes in Necrotopia in the game. There's only a couple different stats and different aspects of the character creation that you have to do. And the map you see here is actually supposed to be a wedding chapel in Las Vegas. And you've got non-playable characters in the background here. One of them is an Elvis impersonator who's a chaplain at the wedding chapel, and also a televangelist who owns the wedding chapel in Las Vegas. And the kind of funny characters that start you out in this game. So you and your friends start out in a wedding chapel in Las Vegas, and all of a sudden the apocalypse is happening all around you, and you've got to survive. And this map allows you to actually play the game online. So my friend's character is the tanuki named Mango, and the starting attributes. To start a character, there are only 3 things that you need to actually make your character: a name, your starting health, and 3 moves that are your starting moves for your character. So we've already done that, so I'll just walk through how we did that. The character name she made is Mango, and the starting health, you're going to start off with 25 health plus the roll of a d6 dice, so it's between 26 and 31 health. And so we rolled a 4, so the starting health is 29. And then your other basic stats that everybody has: armor 2. Everybody has armor 2, which you'd have to read the rule book to understand that, but basically whenever the enemy rolls or you roll to attack, you have to roll a d6 to see if you hit them first for your aim, for your accuracy. And every player character starts with armor 2, so that means the enemies have to roll a 3 or higher to actually hit you on the accuracy roll. So everybody starts with armor 2, and just wait a sec. I'm going to wait a second for her to catch up. So we've already got the name of the tanuki, which is Mango. We've got the starting health, which is 29 for rolling a 4 for starting health, 25 plus 4. And you're going to have 3 starting moves, and that's it. And then you can play the game in as little as 5 minutes after creating a character. So you're also going to have a standard weapon, which is also a 1d6, a 6-sided dice roll for a starting weapon. And the moves that we created for this character are 3 different types of moves. The first one is called Wicked Claw, which is a bleed attack that's going to do 1 to 3 damage over 3 turns. And that attribute I put there is how many turns it's going to last. And you're going to roll a 6-sided dice and divide it by 2 each turn for 3 turns. And it does bleed damage. Then the next one is called Scornful Strike, which she named her move here. You can create your own moves, or using the book itself, there are pre-made moves that are damage, healing, stun, and so on and so forth. Scornful Strike is a damage and a stun in both, including both. So it's going to do 1 to 3 damage and stun them for 2 turns. So, and then I put a 2 in the attribute for a 2-turn duration. And then the last one is just a straight attack, damage attack, Burning Passion, 1 to 6 damage, lasts 1 turn. So those are the starting moves. And we also need a starting weapon. So everybody has a starting weapon that does 1 to 6 damage. So let me just ask her what that's going to be. What name for a starting weapon she wants for the Tanuki. And that's basically it. That's how you create a character in Necrotopia. It takes about 5 minutes, and then you can start playing. And once we do a game, we'll podcast the game with other people playing. And on this website, if you go on necrotopiarpg.com and then become a patron or a subscriber, then we'll give you the link to join us on astraltabletop.com so you can play along with us. And I've already made the map here. You know, this is one of the stages, and you play through this campaign, and you'll face a boss and gain levels. And each level you can add more strength to your moves or create new moves to what you have existing. And your character gets extra health each level, and you just get stronger and face more story and enemies. And it's a lot of fun. So let's see. Okay, so we need to make the starting weapon. Let's see what she said it was. So it's going to do 1 to 6 damage 1 time, so I'm just going to put a value of 1 for the attribute. So like I said, this book is available on Amazon right now, amazon.com. Search Necrotopia, and it's 32 color pages, which has all the information, all the monsters, pre-made monsters and pre-made moves that you need to play the game. And it's got original art and story. I wrote the story, and we have Justin Barnes and Shane, my friends, who made art for it. And we're going to be making a second book, which will be a campaign book, which will include really highly artistic, stylized maps, like, even better than the ones that I've got on this Astral Tabletop here. And you can check out our website, necrotopiarpg.com, which has the latest info and also the information on how to subscribe on Patreon and be able to play with us online on astraltabletop.com. So you can buy the book on Amazon and be able to play with your friends in person with pen, paper, and dice, or you can subscribe on Patreon and be able to play with us online, which is a live role-playing session with what you see in the background here. Let me just close this. Which is a map. You know, each board, each stage in the game is going to have a map and non-playable characters, enemies, and I can game host your matches, or other people can game host your match. And I'll have the maps available for subscribers on Patreon, and then you don't have to pay any money to Astral Tabletop. It's optional if you want to become a member of that, but you can become a member for free after subscribing to us, and then play online with your friends and with me, the creator of the game. And what we're doing right now is just creating this character for my friend, and we need to make the final thing, which is the starting weapon. So we're just making the starting weapon, which is going to do 1 to 6 damage, and then it will be done. I'm just trying to get what name she wants for the weapon. So it does 1 to 6 damage one time, so I'm going to put 1 for the attribute here. It's kind of tricky. The attributes only let you put one number, so I have to write everything else in the comments over here. Like 1 to 3 damage for 2 turns, stun, or bleed attack 1 to 3. And I'm going to put 3 turns here because it lasts 3 turns. The bleed attack. So for anybody just joining us, all you need to make a character, and it takes about 5 minutes to make a character, is the name of the character, starting health, which is 25 plus a roll of a d6. So we rolled a 4, so we got 29, and then 3 base moves. Everybody starts with 2 armor, and you get 3 base moves, which can be healing, and they're all in the pre-made moves. Are all in the book itself. They can be healing, stun, damage, buffs, so on and so forth. And then you start with 1 starting weapon. So we've done everything but the starting weapon. Oh, hold on a second. And then that character be created and then playable on the game itself. So check out necrotopiarpg.com, or search on Amazon for Necrotopia. And you can find the book, and it's under my name, Keenan Dunham. And you can start playing either in person with your friends, 2 to 6 players, or you can check out necrotopiarpg.com to subscribe and play with us online. Oh, this is funny. She wants to do a mace that's a giant spatula. Okay. So we'll do giant spatula mace. And I'll just put that all the notes here, 1 to 6 damage. Boom, there we go. Character's created. And I already put the character on the map in the starting location. Alright, so that'll conclude the broadcast for today. Thank you very much.